Hey, air elements, welcome to Romance at Work. Here is Spearit Vibes Raw Tarot. This is your raw story. And what we're going to do at this point is get started with an overview of your raw points at Spearit Vibes at the Tarot Temple. Okay, so I want to thank everyone who has contributed to purchasing their raw stories. It really helps the channel, it really helps grow the station, and it keeps me motivated. You know what I'm saying? So I want to thank all of my subscribers and viewers for their contributions to the temple here at Spearit Vibes. Now, air elements, sun, moon, rising on the cusp and north node. What we're going to do is go ahead and get started shuffling these cards as I explain to you where we are in the climax. Okay, we will be climaxing here interlude 3 scenario 3 until around May, where we will pick up again. Okay, because like any other station, channel, reality show, sitcom, everything needs a break, right? So this is my interlude break where they have seasonal breaks. So that's how we do it here in Spearit Vibes. And what we're going to do is talk about these females who are just busy growing. They got their mind on their money on their mind. They're trying to handle a lot of stuff at the same time. They got a lot of stuff coming at them at the same time. But in this scenario, the feminines have decided to continue to focus. They are able to progress more because of their master teacher. Or this could be their overseer, somebody at their job. This could be a parent, a grandparent. It could be anyone that's mature, who has a lot of spiritual power, has a whole lot of archaic knowledge. This is their teacher. And when this teacher walks into their life, they know, or if they don't know, they'll find out how they're going to be transformed through their experiences. You can't come in contact with the hermit and not have an experience. The hermit prepares you for your next steps. Because people test the hermit. They think because the hermit is at a certain place in their time of life that they're weak, and they come to find out later on that they got a different kind of power that can't be touched. You can only respect it, and if you don't respect it, there's injury. Okay? There's injury. Emotional injury, physical injury. It just depends on what it is and who you are and how the universe or karma decides on you getting your lesson. So I see that the feminines are developing, they're growing, they're progressing to the point where source is telling them when it comes to romance and work, you're going to need to take a break because they're not interested in all of that right now. The feminine heirs, they all about personal growth and satisfaction, and love will come whenever it comes, okay? Whereas the masculines, the masculines are focused on that love thing. It's a love thing, yeah. And I think this master teacher has somehow influenced this masculine in the Four of Swords to pull back and not try so hard or come off so dangerous, like because in the other scenarios, this woman, this empress has showed up for this masculine for every scenario. This is his wife. He knows it. She may not know it. But this is this soulmate, and he knows it. The problem is there's another party. And he don't know if he wants to hold on to it or if he has to give it up. But it's a decision being made in the climax that he is going to have to separate from somebody because he has the Five of Cups. You see the woman that's with him? She was already in the picture, but when he found his true soulmate, he couldn't deny it. And that's one thing that I have learned about divine soul mates. They come as a challenge. Your more karmic relationships may not start off that challenging. But divine soulmates, sometimes they come challenging, and God works in the chaos. And I know for a fact when it comes to these masculines, God is involved in this. Because it's a soulmate. It's supposed to be. He know it. I don't think she's clear about it. I don't even know if she knows. And that's funny to me because generally it's the woman who knows. Generally it is the woman who knows. In this episode, in this scenario, life has changed, y'all. I don't know if it's the coronavirus or what it is. The planets have realigned. And I'm telling you, masculines have become so much more intuitive now. And I guess that came from all that single parenthood upbringing where he had to be in his emotions because we were all being raised by single parent mothers, which is a benefit, but it's also not so beneficial because we are becoming a more feminine world. It will not work for everyone, and that's nothing against nobody here. It's Spirit Vibes. I love you all. I don't care. I can accept you. As long as you have integrity and you live your truth, I can accept you. Okay? But the overall experience for this interlude scenario 3, the climax, is about receptivity, being open and receptive, really using feminine power, feminine energy in order to draw interest, to get information. You know what I'm saying? This feminine is trying to get information. He wants her information. He don't know how to get it. You know why? He's at work. This is going on at work. Remember, my readings is always about work. I'm an extraterrestrial alien, and I learned some years ago that that's what I am, and it made sense when they explained to me. I was like, oh, so that's why I'm so wrapped up in employment and everything that has to do with jobs and success and work and money, because I am an extraterrestrial, and they are concerned with employment. So yes, the central issue for your climax is the King of Wands, and this is all about the pros and the cons, the good and the bad, the profits and the challenges, foresight, where to go with this, development, using a lot of intuition on how to create your dynasty. Because the King of Wands is entrepreneurial. I believe the more I look at this masculine knows he can work with this feminine. His soulmate has come. I don't know if he dreamt about this one, and I believe this woman's going to end up pregnant. I don't know why. She just keeps showing me, this keeps coming up. I think I said that last time. I see some of you, this court is delivering a child. It's coming. And you're older. This Empress could be late 40s, early 50s. Okay? If she's in her 30s, she's very wealthy. Okay, like Beyonce. That kind of stuff. She doesn't have to have those kind of billions, but she will be considered very rich, very, very abundant at a young age already. But she will already have children too. She will have already had children in the home in this situation, if she's younger than that. But this is generally an older woman who is still very young and youthful. It cannot be denied about her. Young men, middle-aged men, older men, they all want her. And the problem though with the Empress though, a lot of people just want her. They want to use her for their personal satisfaction, but she's really smart. Because one thing about the Empress, she doesn't throw herself around. She's not a casual bitch. Believe me. She can hold that thing for years. You won't get nothing, not even her husband. Act up. Don't be bringing home the bread. See what goes on. The Empress don't play. She's the most loving of all the queens, but she don't play. Not when it comes to her comfort. You know what I'm saying? But That's the issue with the masculines. They found their soulmate, and it's undeniable. But he's going to have to decide on which relationship he wants. Okay? Some people, you are the Knight of Cups in this situation, following your heart, going after what you want, following your dreams, asking for admittance into a university, or even asking for a job. Following your heart in this situation. Moon people, you are the King of Pentacles, okay? So you are the considerate one when it comes to finances. You are the approver of loans, gifts, okay? Sponsorships, okay? This could just be you thinking about your own money and what you earn, your wages. But you are pretty much the prime money maker in the family. Rising people, you are the Queen of Wands. You are the other woman, the witch, the good witch, the entrepreneur, the Jill of many trades, the material goddess, okay? The woman of confidence. Cusp people, you are the Six of Wands. You are popular, the victorious one, the revolutionary, okay? The one who is ready to battle because you got people who will help back it up. North Node people, you are the Five of Swords. So you're the one that's impressed. You're the one that's probably stalking in a sense. Trying to leave an impression on someone's mind or trying to get your point across when it comes to romance at work here at Spearit Vibes Raw Tarot. So let's go ahead and find out why we are in the Nine of Cups energy as the overall experience in romance at work for feminines and masculines. Why the Nine of Cups? Why receptivity? Why be so open? This is your secret weapon in this climax. Okay? It's the secret weapon. And the reason is death. First of all, you have to. It's almost like a demand. Maybe this is just, maybe you are a receptionist at work, you know what I'm saying? Maybe you do receive customers and clients when they come through the door. It's just part of what goes with your job. But this open, receptive energy is attraction. It allows you to gather things. You find out people's emotions. It's almost therapeutic. You know, you can gather information. This being open and receptive is kind of like a key to get, for the masculines, to get the feminine to open up to him, to get information, telephone numbers, addresses, emails, Instagram accounts, messenger, whatever it is that we can do where we can see each other. I believe this is what's getting ready to happen. I believe this masculine is getting ready to find a way to get this feminine's information. Because there is nothing in my gut telling me that he don't want this relationship with this Empress. It's beneficial. It's just more beneficial for him. And I believe, because this masculine knows, and oftentimes when we've been given something by the universe, it's undeniable. We have to have it. We just got to have it just because God gave it to us. You see what I'm saying? We feel like we own it. You see what I'm saying? But it's not like the universe is making it easy for him, because one, he's at work. Two, he's already in a relationship. So now he's got to come correct. The death card oftentimes mean there's something you got to do that you don't want to do before you can get what you want. Okay? Because something is dead anyway. Something is over and about to be renewed. You're about to be renewed. Okay? So let's see where we want to go here. What are the outcomes of this advice? What are the outcomes for the feminine and the masculines? 7 of Wands, 3 of Cups. If the feminines, hold up for a minute. I'm doing too much. I'm tackling too much. And take some time to recline, to relax, to enjoy life with friends and family and whatnot. Hey, what's the outcome? For males or masculines, if you take the time to assess the situation and make a decision, what is the outcome of this decision? Will you hold on to this female? Will you be trying to go into the 9 of Cups and see how you can attract your empress, your wife? This is a wife. Okay? The outcome for the feminines is the 4 of Cups. Ooh. Now that doesn't make sense to me. There's a loss of some type. It's going to be a loss of some type out of this 3 of Cups. In this relationship. Let's find out why we having it. Why the 4 of Cups for the feminines? Source. Why the 4 of Cups? Poured your heart out. You're going to pour your heart out about something with your friends or whoever you hang. Some of you are going to be pouring your heart out in this situation. Maybe about somebody that you do love or that you care about. But for others, and that may be the loss, because there is a loss in this. Yeah, something you've been trying to wrap your head around. You've been trying to solve this situation, and it may have to do with work. But I feel like it's got something to do with a love. And it's coming out during this celebration, during this reclining, during this chill time. Your friends may be able to help you to assess your issues because you've been trying to wrap your head around something. You've been trying to figure this out. And a lot of it has to do with resources. I don't know if it's how you're going to pay, because you are developing. And this may be where this master teacher is coming in to help you see what it is that you need to do in business. Because you don't have nobody to help you. You don't have a mate right now. You don't even want a mate right now. And you need to solve problems. You got 3 problems you need to solve. It could be person, place, and thing, all people, all things, all places. It doesn't matter. It could be a combination. You know what I'm saying? But that's why this hermit has come. Your master, that counted a blessing. Your master teacher has come. And when the master teacher comes, please restrain from being angry, because that's what teachers do. They upset students because students don't understand. Okay? But you'll get over it and you'll be happy in the end, right? Now, the outcome for the masculines. What's the outcome for the masculines? Their swords. Outcome for the masculines is the High Priestess. You gonna keep it on the down low. Nobody has to know. Yeah. You're going to keep this one to yourself. You're going to try to intuit this. I don't know why. Or you're going to go see this psychic, this high priestess. Some of you, this empress is a secretary, and you're going to go with that secretary. You're going to have an affair with the secretary. The empress oftentimes, the high priestess oftentimes is symbolic for sexual healing. You have to go back in ancient times where males would visit temples, and they would have these high priestesses in the temples, and sex was part of connecting with God, getting healing. It was not seen as anything wrong or as a sin. It was a part of the spiritual culture at the time. And that's kind of what I'm feeling behind this high priestess. She will be his teacher. Because as I understand, that's what, well, high priestess is a master teacher. She's a feminine high master teacher. And she's often considered sometimes the other woman. But I keep hearing keeping something in secret. Let's clarify why. Why the high priestess? Dear source, please clarify why. Justice is karma. The decision has been made. It's what's best for everything and everybody. That's what justice is about, the facts. What's best based on the facts. What's right based on the facts. Based on, because the high priestess knows. So 9 times out of 10, this is a revealer. And she's going to reveal that information. But I think when he reveal it, I feel like it's like he's going to keep it to himself and possibly start to attract, using his feminine energy to attract, to get the information, to get what he needs, to get this energy flowing towards him. Now let's go ahead and get you a Spiritual Bible Oracle message. I hope you all have enjoyed your romance at work. Interlude 3, Scenario 3, the climax. Top and bottom, dear source. Top and bottom, dear source. Oh, she let me know they're upside down. Top and bottom, dear source. Feminine's on the top, masculine's on the bottom. Who knows what'll happen on the return, right? Masculines may have to get on the top. Mm-hmm. Yes, baby. All right. We're almost there. Don't forget to give the video a thumbs up and share with your friends. Feminine's got Drake. Okay, you know Drake, the artist. That's what you got. I don't know what song. I can't recall all the song. I just know some. Didn't I tell you that masculines therapy? He's gonna go talk to somebody about this feminine. He's going to a psychic. That's what's private. He's not telling anybody. Nobody has to know. Yes, it's the underlying energy in your oracle message. Yes. So we're going to get a reflective to see how that plays out. I'm sorry. We need to do Mother Peace. Mother, please, top and bottom, please, the feminines and masculines regarding their spiritual vibe oracle message. Feminines, masculines, Drake, and therapy. Son of Swords for the feminines, and it is upright. Any song that deals with having your sights on your treasures, because wherever your treasures, wherever your heart is, that's where your treasures are, right? And some of us now have treasures on earth. I know what the Bible has taught you, but when you come to the tarot temple, I'm going to give you the truth of the matters of the truth behind all of that. And we're going to eradicate the myths behind certain things that we've been taught through religion. Okay? So find you a Drake song, because I can't think of one right now that deals with your treasures, you know, with your with money, your treasures, your growth, your progress being on your mind, and how you can get it through transaction. Building through transaction. Like I said, some of you are into your entrepreneurship, feminines. You're working on the weekend like usual. Like usual. You're doing too much. You're doing too, that might be it, okay? For the masculines, you have the moon card, and it is facing the east. It's more towards the east. You're going to have to get these secrets out. Some of you, the demons, you know, what we call demons, that emotional shit that's got you acting like a wreck, because that's what was going on the other two scenarios. I was dealing with the energies of those who was targeting this woman, and it wasn't good energy. It's hostile. It's scaring her off. This week I'm feeling like it's mild, and you know, you might have to go have drinks and discuss this romance, because the moon also deals with romance. These feelings, these romantic feelings that you have for this feminine, for mama, for the ultimate lady. She's every woman. I'm every woman. It's only me. Anything you want done, baby, I do it naturally. Okay. And with that being said, I'm going to close it out here. Thank you again for tuning in to Romance at Work here at Spearit Vibes Raw Tarot. I look forward to bringing you the next one, next season, Interlude 4, Scenario 1. And until then, take care of yourself and each other. Bye-bye.